special Friday, right? Because it's spring break Friday.
Yes, it's about Friday.
Friday.
Mom.
What?
It's every time.
No, I'm not doing airplane.
What can you do?
You can do airplane. Flying into the weekend. No one can see you when you do that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay. What?
Come on, we gotta make our cookies.
Okay, it's Friday. Cookies.
Make these delicious cookies. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna show everybody those cookies. Okay, so go ahead, get started. Hi, friends.
Hi, boys. We're going to cookie with Kia and Mom. And Dad play movies
Happy Friday.
and golf. Today I make something fun and delicious. Some is Bug Day. Where I make my deal.
Pistachio.
Pistachio, white cookies,
Pudding.
chips,
White chocolate
White.
pudding.
chicken pudding, cookies. Right here.
Right here. Here, I'll show. Alright.
Where's that?
This recipe.
That's where we have to make two chicken pudding cookies. We have we make with the one. Okay,
Okay.
come on.
This recipe makes 2 dozen cookies.
Mom,
And here's what you
Mom.
need to make them with us.
day one.
We're gonna do our line. First, I'm gonna show these delicious
Mom,
pistachio white
Mom.
chocolate pudding cookies. What?
good. Put chocolate.
Okay, yep. Alright, we're gonna start by listing our ingredients, which we always do. So,
me, my
thanks for
wife.
joining us today. This is a delicious recipe.
Mom,
We tried it out yesterday, and everyone at our horse riding that we brought it to loved it. So, hope you can make these. Alright, let's go. So, first thing is 1 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour,
I'm with flour.
which we already measured and put
Right
in our
here.
bowl.
And Papa one.
That is number 1. Alright, number 2 is a 3.4 ounce instant pistachio pudding mix.
My pudding mix is
We've got right there.
Papa two is a baby.
Yep.
Mommy.
And I already opened it yet.
Alright.
Number 3 is 1 teaspoon of baking soda.
One baking soda
Baking
is
soda.
right here.
Yep.
And
Very good.
Papa three.
Number 3. Number 4 is salt.
Four is
Half a
salt.
teaspoon of salt. Okay. Number 5 is a 1/4 cup of light brown sugar, which we already went ahead and measured.
Right, sugar.
There you go. Nope.
Right here.
Nope. That's the regular sugar. That's the brown
With
sugar.
sugar.
1/4
And
cup.
Papa five.
Number 6 is 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. That was the big one.
Papa six is right here.
Yep.
And Papa six.
3/4 cup of granulated sugar.
Papa sugar.
Next one is 3/4 cup of unsalted butter, which is
And
softened.
Papa and Papa
So this
seven.
has been sitting out for a couple hours, but if your butter is not softened, you can throw it in the microwave for a couple seconds. Next is something I had to go look for. It is clear vanilla extract.
We are tried.
We have regular vanilla extract, but I had to look for this,
Papa
which
eight.
I found at Publix. So this is just
Oh,
clear
hey.
vanilla extract.
What?
That's because you don't want your cookies to look brown. So,
Do this.
all right, yeah, don't spill. All right, next is 1 egg room temperature.
Huh?
1
This
egg.
one?
Nope.
And this one again.
Yep. So
And
our
Papa
egg
nine.
has been sitting out about as long as our butter, about 2 hours. So hopefully it's room temperature by now. All right, next we need 1 cup of white chocolate chips, which Caleb is going to measure.
White chocolate chips.
For
And
us.
Papa 10. Right.
Okay, getting down to it, we have a 1/2 cup of chopped
Over here.
pistachios.
Sorry, tomatoes. And Papa.
Yep.
And that's
So
it.
this is,
And Papa 12.
yep. Well, so this is the bag that we bought for our pistachios, but this is how they look after we ground them up. Let me show.
fine.
to kind of put them in a little
Okay,
Tupperware. So
okay.
they're all ground up. And last but not least, and you don't have to use this if you don't want to,
None more.
is food color. So if you
Food
want
color.
to put a little more green.
To tea.
These are pretty green. I didn't use any food color in this.
And that's
yesterday.
it.
So, all right, so let's move everything over and get started.
Okay.
It's a lot of ingredients, but they make delicious cookies. All right, so first thing we're gonna do. Oh, you forgot to say your line.
Alright.
Ready?
We'll do it.
Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna whisk together our flour, which is in the bowl there.
Okay. Power number 1.
Number 1, and our pudding mix.
Pudding mix and number 2.
I'm gonna cut that open. Put it in.
Okay.
You want to get your whisk that's over there in the bowl?
Okay.
We've got this fancy whisk from Radish Kids, and we really like it.
Yep. You see layer to make it with this.
So it has a little flatness to it. All right, so we've got our flour and our pudding mix, and then we're gonna add our wait. We got 2 more things. We got baking soda.
Yeah, baking
1
soda.
teaspoon of baking soda.
Baking soda and pepper spray.
Find your teaspoon. I think it's right there. 1 teaspoon.
Now.
Yep, be careful when you measure. Very good. All right, Caleb's using the little leveler on the box. All right, next we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So right here,
More
Here,
salt
let me
and
get a
pepper
little-
spray.
hang on, I'm gonna pour that over here.
Good color. I think it will be.
All right, so pour that over here so you don't do too much. Okay, this is a in here,
I'm sorry.
1/2 teaspoon of, and this is not, okay, that's good. That's good. This is not kosher salt, this is just regular salt. Okay, all right, so whisk that up for us.
And salt.
Okay, so Caleb's gonna whisk that. It looks a little, it's got a little green tinge to it. And it smells really good because we love pistachio here. So this is our second, if you missed it last week, we made a really delicious pistachio recipe. It was pistachio cranberry bark, and it was delicious. We still have some, and we're enjoying it. So if you missed it, you can look at our either Facebook page or our YouTube to find that. Yes, you're still stirring? Okay, let me see if there's any questions.
Okay.
You're welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed our samples. So, all right, so that's done. Now we're going to get our mixer. Set that aside when this is all mixed. Caleb did a good job of mixing that. Okay, and we're gonna add our, what are we gonna add? Here, number 2.
Okay,
Okay,
right
what's number
here.
2?
Green sugar and
Green
butter
sugar.
and then butter.
And butter until light and fluffy. So we're getting both our sugars first. Let's do our sugars first. We have our brown sugar, remember, and our white sugar. So we're gonna put those in carefully. There we go. And our brown sugar, which I did pack in. There you go.
Nice.
And our butter. Again, this has been sitting out for a couple hours, so it's at room temperature.
Hold on.
But if yours is not, then you can zap it in the microwave. Right? Thank you.
This one, it was second.
Okay, so if you missed it, and you're just joining us, today we are making pistachio white chocolate pudding cookies. And Miss Jennifer's joining us. She can tell you they are delicious because she got to try one yesterday. So, and we all had some for dessert.
Right.
There we go. All right, so Caleb's gonna cream this up for us. slides up. There we go. I'm gonna slide it up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay, so Caleb is creaming that up for us. Okay, that looks pretty creamy. Let's raise it up just a wait. Not yet. Increase it just a little bit.
Okay, okay, stop.
Does that look creamy?
Yep.
Okay, that looks creamy. Sounds good. All right, now what are we gonna do? Here. No, we don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. Thank you. All right, what are we gonna do?
Eggs.
Add an egg and vanilla. So we're gonna crack our egg over our bowl. Do it over here so people can see it. Gently. Here we go.
Wow.
Okay. Take that. Add that. And then we're gonna use that bowl to measure our vanilla, which again, if you're just joining us, this is clear vanilla, so it doesn't make your cookies brown. Okay.
Okay.
So get the, what are we using? We're using 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. Great job. All right, you hold that. I'm just gonna pour, and then we're gonna put it in carefully. So, because it's clear, you can't really see it, right? Okay. That all in. So you're adding 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then you're going to stir again. Okay, go for it.
Right.
We can put that back over there.
Right here.
Okay. All right, so stir that until it's well blended, is what it says. Oh, I have some St. Patrick's Day trivia. I almost forgot. Why is St. Patrick's Day celebrated on the 17th? And St. Patrick was a real person. So he was credited for bringing Christianity to Ireland. But he was a real person, and the reason it's celebrated on the 17th is because that is supposedly the day that he passed away. So, all right, so the next thing is we're going to add just a little bit, maybe half, of our dry mix. Okay. Caleb's going to stir that up. First, there you go. Alright. It smells really good. You can smell that pistachio. And if you wanted to add green food coloring,
Oh, I agree.
this is when you would do it. So, again, we didn't add any green food coloring
Mom,
yesterday.
it's green
It
one.
turned out pretty
It's
green.
green.
Oh, it's green. Shocking. Right, now I'm going to add the rest. It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Green eggs and ham.
What?
Oh, that's a Dr. Seuss book, which we just had Dr. Seuss, right? Okay. Alright, so now it's getting thicker. We've got all our dry mix in there. Hang on, I'm gonna stir that up just a little bit more. So, you want to take your spatula and go around the outside? Push that in. So just to make sure, because there's some flour on the top of our bowl, we're gonna do our, here, let me take the spatula.
I know.
Okay, get around here. Get around here. Don't worry about that. That'll all mix in.
Whoops.
Yep, get around the side there. Alright, so Caleb's gonna go around the side, the top, and get all that white, there's some white left over there. Alright, while you're doing that, you can preheat your oven to 325 degrees, which we have already done. Caleb's gonna give that one more stir, one more mix. Is it good?
Okay.
Good?
Good.
Alright, stir it up one more time. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, perfect. Looks nice and green. Okay, now let's what else?
And this one.
And pistachios. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take this bowl off. Scoot the mixer back. Slide that mixer back over there, bud. Okay. So we've got our dough, nice and green. And this is where we're gonna add we're gonna fold it in. So we're not gonna stir it in, we're gonna fold it in. Wait, we're gonna measure it. So we're gonna add 1 cup, put those in there. Caleb's gonna measure with his fingers, apparently, 1 cup of white chocolate chips. Stick them in. Okay?
Ooh.
Okay, that's good right there. Thank you.
Look at this.
All right, yeah. We're not sampling these either. Okay?
Sorry.
We're gonna wait until we
Whoa.
eat the cookies. Yep, just throw those in the trash, please. We don't eat those.
Aw.
All right, you wanna add our chocolate chips for us? Add that in. So this is 1 cup of white chocolate chips. And then we're gonna add, hang on, we gotta measure. We gotta measure. This is gonna be 1/4 cup of chopped pistachios. So,
Like this.
yep, that's the bag that we got at Publix. All right, so that is 1/4 cup. So Caleb's gonna stir that together.
White chocolate chips.
White chocolate chips and what else?
Pistachios.
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 That looks nice and green. And it's the pistachios just give such a great flavor to the cookie. So it's hard to describe, but so you gotta make these.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make one of our recipes, make this one. All right, so Caleb's stirring that up.
Right.
All right, so good to go. So now this is all stirred up, and we are gonna put this, we're gonna cover it and put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes, okay? So presto changeo. We're gonna put that in the fridge, and 30 minutes later, it's gonna come out like this, okay? So it's a little chilled. This has been sitting in our fridge. This has been in overnight, actually. Nope, we're using this one. Okay, he's putting that in the fridge. Good job. All right, so we've got our. Sorry, come on. I don't think we need that stuff. All right, so we've got our cookie trays, and they are lined with parchment paper. We've got our oven preheated to 325, and now we're gonna.
Bacon.
Yeah, we're gonna use our fingers, and we're gonna make little cookies. So, it's about a tablespoon, and you wanna make sure when you're rolling it that you kinda tuck the white chocolate chips in the cookie so they don't burn.
You white chocolate chips.
You like chocolate chips?
The chocolate chips have a hat.
They're what?
Have a hat.
Chocolate chips are pretty awesome. We love chocolate chips at our house. We love I think, this is our 41st Fridays at 4, and then probably 30 of them are sweets. So that tells you how much we like sweets at our house. So I had another trivia for St. Patrick's Day, which was, what was the original color associated with St. Patrick's Day? So if you know it, type it in the comment section, and I'll see if you're right. It wasn't it wasn't green. So if you know the original color associated with St. Patrick's Day, type it in. See if anybody takes us up on our challenge. All right. And then Mom has keep it over the tray, please. Mom has a corny joke. Why should you never iron a 4-leaf clover? You don't want to press your luck. Daddy's coming in just in time to sample our cookies, huh? All right, so we're rolling our dough. This is about a tablespoon. Caleb's got a little, maybe, a little smaller there. We might have to add some before we put them in the oven. So that's about how you want them to look. You can space them out.
You wait.
This is
Wait
exactly
on.
how these looked, and that's about as big as they turned out. So, all right, so you're going to bake these for between 12 and 14 minutes. As you are baking these, make sure you keep an eye on them. If you see any brown, pull them out. So ours were closer to 14 than 12, but our oven is kind of wonky. So just make sure you keep an eye on them. And then when you pull them out of the oven, you're going to take some white chocolate chips after they're cooked, baked, and you're going to stick some white chocolate chips on the top. So I did these. I probably added 4 on the top of that one. So let's see if anybody guessed our question. Marcia says gold. That is incorrect, but good guess. Good guess. And actually, I read somewhere that the color for Ireland is really orange, not green. So, but the original color for St. Patrick's Day was blue. So there you go. Who knows? All right, so these are ready to go. We're going to pop these in the oven. They're going to come out. They're going to be fabulous. We're going to share them with our friends. So hopefully you guys get a chance to make this. Caleb, you want to come say goodbye?
All right.
Hold on. We have some friends to share these with, so we're excited to do that. So hope you guys, we're on spring break this coming week. So we're excited for that. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Wait, you gotta say your thing. Come here. You can't just say goodbye and walk away. What do you always say? And if you notice, Caleb's wearing his green shirt.
Yep.
All right.
The holidays,
We hope.
we had consider the sweet or pie recipes.
Okay, we hope you had fun today. See you next week for another fun recipe. Actually, we won't see you next week. We'll see you 2 weeks from now. So, hope you enjoy it. We'll see you. Oh wait, what about our YouTube? Subscribe, Caleb's Crew, and hit the notification. So,
Hey,
see you in a couple weeks. Bye.
Hey, bell.
And the bell, yes.
Thank you.